Welcome to MTN Outdoors.
Oh, there you are. Welcome back to MTN Outdoors. I'm Tom Buchanan and I'll be your guide on this week's adventure. I'm out scouting for leprechaun trapping season. It's the same license you need for snipe hunting and jackalope snaring. Our public lands are a top activity for many Montanans, and FWP is looking for input from the public to see what Montanans prioritize when it comes to the great outdoors. Every 5 years, the state updates its statewide comprehensive outdoor recreation plan, or SCORP. And as they get ready to update the plan, Montana Fish, Wildlife and Parks is looking for input from the public to see what Montanans prioritize when it comes to the great outdoors.
We want the plan to be a reflection of what the public wants for outdoor recreation.
Many of us who live in Montana make sure to take advantage of the state's wide variety of outdoor recreation, like mountain biking, hiking, skiing, fishing, rock climbing, snowmobiling, and more. The state's outdoor recreation plan shows what the outdoor needs of the public are. It helps guide local, state, and federal government agencies as they work with FWP to develop outdoor recreation. The plan can also be an avenue for federal funding through the Land and Water Conservation Fund. Since its creation in 1964, Montana's LWCF program has funded over 800 projects throughout Montana.
So LWCF money goes towards things like trails. It also goes towards things like playgrounds, municipal swimming pools.
Greg Lemon, the Communication and Education Division Administrator at Montana FWP, says that public engagement is necessary for the future of outdoor recreation in the state.
But for us, it's really important that it's not just a box to check. Like, we want to engage Montanans across the state on what they want to see for outdoor recreation, so that local communities, other agencies understand what Montanans prioritize for outdoor recreation, and that gives us all a better plan for how to approach it.
FWP will be traveling the state during the month of March, hosting public workshops in cities across the state. They also have an online survey they encourage Montanans to take. FWP is looking to have a new plan complete by the end of the year. Reporting in Helena, Tom Buchanan, MTN News.
Missoula Parks and Recreation is working on their comprehensive master plan. It's the idea that will dominate the next 10 to 15 years of how they allocate their complicated resources. It's a big document, but I spoke to the person planning it and the people who use the parks every day.
Public parks and recreation are for you, about you, because of you, and what you need of us. And so however we can best serve you to make Missoula the place you dream it to be, let us know what that is.
Donna Gockler, Director of Missoula Parks and Recreation, is taking on the task of rewriting the Open Space and Trails Comprehensive Master Plan, because a lot of things have changed since the last one was written in 2004.
You know, the pandemic just changed the way we think about climate and weather, the fact that we continue to be a growing center. Those things have been so instrumental and so immense.
Demand for parks and programs have skyrocketed, and because of Parks and Rec, Missoulians get to enjoy different activities all year long.
Yeah, let's go.
Even on a gloomy March day, people like Danny and his son Silas enjoy getting out for some family time.
I like doing everything, even the one that never stops.
Sundays are my day off, our day together. No, I find them to be pretty enjoyable for the most part. I think they already do a good job, so any improvement would be a plus.
Parks and Rec are open to many improvements to their system, and if you go to the Missoula Public Library at 5:30 Tuesday, you can weigh in during their open house. This listening process will use several public events through the summer to get ideas, with Gockler saying a draft plan should be ready by next winter.
A $40 million gift will help meet the need for employee housing in Yellowstone National Park. The gift was made by donors who wish to remain anonymous. It will fund more than 70 new modular units to help with the shortage of employee housing. In 2022, the park unveiled dozens of small homes for park employees, replacing 64 mobile homes from the 1960s and 1970s that were in terrible condition. Work on the new units in Yellowstone National Park is set to begin later this year.
My goal was to be a climber.
Since 2007, the Bob Marshall Wilderness Foundation has been hosting Mountain Film on Tour as a fundraiser for the organization's hands-on stewardship projects in the 1.6 million acre Bob Marshall Wilderness Complex.
So we're a nonprofit partner to the Forest Service in the hopes of caretaking that 1.6 million acres of federally protected wilderness right along the Continental Divide that we all affectionately call the Bob.
The tour will visit 5 Montana cities around the Bob Marshall Wilderness Complex. The films are curated from the Mountain Film Festival in Telluride, Colorado. While the 9 films to be shown don't take place in the Bob, they do offer an educational and entertaining experience for outdoor enthusiasts.
But they are going to find a whole lot of great films about people's connection with the outdoors, what that does to them spiritually, physically, and some really inspiring stories, overcoming hardship and the restorative powers of nature.
The tour also makes stops in Missoula, Helena, Whitefish, and Big Fork. Kip says the March 15th Great Falls event, which will also feature raffle prizes from sponsors, serves as a chance to raise the foundation's profile in a gateway community to the Bob.
I know it's a busy weekend with the art fair that's going on, but maybe that fits with people who are there to see some art. Come see some films as well.
Mountain Film on Tour is Friday, March 15th at the Lewis and Clark Interpretive Center, starting at 6 p.m. Tickets are available at the door or can be purchased online. We have more information on our website. In Great Falls, Tim McGonigal, MTN News.
Coming up after the break, we'll have how some are working to take care of this great state we call home.
We now return to MTN Outdoors.
Now this looks like the exact location a leprechaun would hang out at. Here in Montana, we're lucky enough to have some seriously easy access to the land. And Montanans will tell you just how important taking care of the land is. In these next few stories, we've got some good examples of what stewardship of the land looks like.
This land behind me, almost 1,600 acres of Montana land, is special. Right now, it belongs to Montana's wildlife and will until the middle of May. This is the porcupine unit of the Gallatin Wildlife Management Area, and it's critical land for some of Montana's wildlife.
It provides winter habitat, winter security for wildlife to help get them through the most difficult time of the year. For that reason, this wildlife management area, along with many others around the state, are closed this time of year to all public access.
The bulk of Montana's WMAs will open on May 15th. Jacobson notes the importance of the closure time and why everyone needs to follow those rules. Montana is rich in wildlife because of rich habitat like these wildlife management areas. It's a few months out of the year, crucial months for wildlife, but for some, truly a matter of life or death.
One of the reasons why we have such extraordinary wildlife resources in Montana is because we have amazing habitat like this. And that's why places like the porcupine unit here of Gallatin Wildlife Management Area, that's why habitat is the primary purpose and priority of this area, is to be able to protect wildlife and give them what they need to survive.
Jacobson's message is simple. Follow the rules wherever you recreate. Stay off private land without permission. Pick up your trash. Use public areas as intended. Leave no trace. And in the case of WMAs, stay out until mid-May.
You know, the bottom line is that places like this that have wildlife, places where we like to go out and recreate, they belong to the people of Montana, and we want to take care of them. We want to make sure that they're usable and enjoyable and in good shape for generations to come.
For more information on Montana's wildlife management areas and the rules for them, head on over to the Fish, Wildlife and Parks website. Just outside the porcupine unit of the Gallatin Wildlife Management Area near Big Sky, Chet Lehman, MTN News.
This Tuesday, the EPA announced that East Helena will be the recipient of $40 million that will go towards residential lead cleanup efforts.
A lot of residents of East Helena who felt that their yards were excluded or left out from cleanup efforts previously, we just want to say we're coming back and we are here to help.
This announcement comes shortly after the EPA lowered the threshold of lead in soil in East Helena. This means that many residential yards that were not eligible for cleanup now will be, bringing an updated level of safety to the area, says Community Involvement Coordinator with the EPA, Mackenzie Meter.
Gardens will be safer, yards, yard areas, playgrounds will be safer for families and for people who live, work, and play here in the community.
In order to help move along the remediation of the area due to the impact of the Asarco smelter site, the EPA has designated $40 million in funding for East Helena as part of the bipartisan infrastructure law. Meter says this money will provide cleanup help to those previously left without such assistance.
This money and EPA are here to help clean up your yards, make your lives better, improve property values.
Kelly Harris, mayor of East Helena, says his government's primary concern and focus is on the citizens of East Helena, and that they plan to support the EPA in any way they can.
From the city's perspective, we're just excited that the EPA and the federal entities involved are continuing to show concern and respect for our citizens. We think it's a beautiful place to live and a beautiful place to raise a family and have kids.
Beth Norberg, an environmental health specialist for Lewis and Clark Public Health, works with the Lead Education and Assistance Program, or LEAP, alongside the EPA to get people tested for lead exposure. LEAP also does soil permitting for properties in the Superfund site.
We are in a federal Superfund area. There are health effects of lead and arsenic. We know that here in this boundary. And so again, it's just a way to protect yourself.
On March 11th at East Helena City Hall, the EPA will hold a Q&A about timelines, use of funds, who will do the cleanup, and more. Reporting in East Helena, Tom Buchanan, MTN News.
It's a community effort here at Two Moon Park, with citizens volunteering their time, gathering brush, debris, and invasive species to burn in this massive pile.
We're spoiled.
In Yellowstone County,
so many great river access parks, and they're all open to the general public.
Residents enjoy the abundance of parks.
We're pretty lucky living in Billings.
But getting out into the great outdoors comes with responsibility.
We all have to step up and do our part to preserve our natural beauty.
This week is National Invasive Species Awareness Week.
3 easy words: play, clean, go. Go out and enjoy the great outdoors, but don't let those invasive species hitch a ride.
Yellowstone County's first ever boot brush station was recently put up at Two Moon Park in Billings.
The idea is that you leave no trace. So when you come into the park, brush out your mud and what weed seeds might be carrying before you go in. And after you play in the park and experience it, you don't want to spread the weeds anywhere else.
On Saturday, it was put to great use as a special work party was held.
Getting rid of Russian olives and buckthorns.
Targeting invasive species and attempting to revegetate the area.
So the understory can grow back. Maybe even some cottonwoods. One thing I've learned is most of the cottonwoods are all the same age. There's 2 ages here. There's like 40-year-olds and 60-year-old cottonwoods. So we need some youngsters in the crowd.
Volunteers from the Yellowstone River Parks Association, Yellowstone County Noxious Weeds Division, and the public spent their day hard at work. Father and son Dane and Weston Gamp dedicate much of their time to volunteering.
It always builds our family relationships when we're serving together.
Which is why they jumped at the opportunity to help out at Two Moon.
To see so many people come together from so many different organizations, it's really heartwarming to see that.
Coming together to maintain the beautiful park.
Feels good. I think it's just fantastic. We've got all ages. There's some youth here, some older folks, and dogs. It's a good cause.
In Billings, Kelsey Boggs, MTN News.
Oh, yes. And he got the gold. Those guys are slippery. Coming up next, we'll show you what some Montanans are doing due to and despite the snowfall. That and more coming up.
We now return to MTN Outdoors.
I thought I'd try my hand at fishing to see if any of them might be swimming around. Now, it might not be a pot of gold, but dinosaur bones are worth just as much. Even in the winter, when snow is everywhere and the ground is frozen solid, paleontologists are hard at work. MTN's Paul Sanchez reports.
It's no secret, you can find dinosaur bones right here in Montana. The Montana Dinosaur Center in Bynum has been chipping away all winter discovering dinosaur bones from last year's dig.
During this time of year, we're here cleaning fossils, building exhibits, looking at all the stuff we collected over the last summer field season. So we take people out, teach them all about paleontology, let them get their hands dirty, and really include everybody in what we do. Other than that, like the museum here is pretty cool. We've got the world's longest dinosaur. We also have the very first baby dinosaurs found in a nest anywhere in the world, and some other really cool stuff as well.
Once a bone is discovered, plaster is applied to protect the fossilized bone before flipping, which is a very crucial step in the process.
There are some really good spots just full of recognizable dinosaur bones, or other animals. You know, people always assume paleontology equals dinosaur and nothing else. There's plenty of other stuff too. If you go a bit lower, you can find marine animals, sea monsters basically, or squids with shells. There's plenty of stuff here in Montana. Just gotta know what you want to look for.
There are 14 stops along the Montana Dinosaur Trail, and the Montana Dinosaur Center is one you don't want to miss. Come dig with a real paleontologist. In Bynum, I'm Paul Sanchez for MTN News.
We're all aware of sibling rivalries, but sometimes siblings are beneficial.
So my mom was looking for aviation schools for my brother because he was trying to be a pilot. And she saw they had a ski team, so she thought it would be a good fit for me.
Turns out it's a great fit for Zach Byen, though his brother chose another route. The sophomore from Minneapolis says he feels like he got the better end of this deal.
Made me feel pretty good, you know. Knowing Jerry wanted me to have me here, knowing it was a really good team, so I was ready to ski for 4 more years.
It's a resurgence after most of Byen's junior and senior years were wiped out by COVID. That after testing the slopes and competition in Europe as a sophomore.
I got my butt kicked, so. But it was fun. It was a really cool experience, you know, skiing against a whole bunch of different nations.
And he likely feels at home now with almost half of Rocky's men's roster filled with foreign skiers.
Crazy. I got Norwegians, I got my first German, boatload of new freshmen, new kids, new shot in the arm.
He's leaning toward an elementary education degree, but already has a jump on teaching.
Oh yeah, I coach over the winter break, so when I go back home to my home mountain, I coach the kids there.
So would he consider sticking around Montana to teach and coach kids here?
You know, it's hard being far from the parents and the family, so I'm still torn on that one. I'll give that 3 years to sit on.
Who knows, maybe by then his brother will have a pilot's license and won't mind flying him back and forth. In Red Lodge, Scott Breen, MTN Sports.
There may be snow on the ground now, but what this winter's been best known for is the lack of snowfall, and that's made doing outdoor activities like skiing or snowmobiling extremely difficult.
Well, it's been a slow season to get started.
It hasn't been a typical year for snowfall in Montana.
We're usually always riding early January, sometimes before Christmas.
And that lack of snow has meant a shortened season for snowmobilers around the state like Kent Bowes.
I don't know, it's frustrating because I have a brand new snowmobile I want to break in.
Bowes has managed to hit the trails recently, but says the snow was noticeably thin.
You gotta be careful, you gotta look for any little feature in the snow. There's just not enough snow up there to ride aggressive and ride the way we normally do.
And those conditions have also created challenges for snowmobiler dealers in town.
It's been a tough year all the way around.
Sales manager Skip Heimbichner at Billings Base Camp says they've hardly made a dent in their annual load of sleds, which they buy a year in advance.
So you're guessing how many you're gonna need, and the last thing you want to do is run out if you got a great snow year. Well, this year we got lots of sleds and no snow.
And it's been tough sledding for snowmobiler dealerships everywhere the past couple years. According to the International Snowmobile Manufacturers Association, last winter's sales dropped 4.5% worldwide to only about 125,000 sleds sold.
Now we're starting to get snow, so hopefully the guys that bought sleds can get out and get some riding in, and if you're thinking about getting a sled, now's a good time to come in and see us.
Heimbichner is holding out hope that the new snow, as well as the low deals they are offering, will help get the nearly 20 sleds left on their lot sold.
We'll make deals with you because we don't want to hold the sleds over.
In Billings, Charlie Kleps, MTN News.
This latest lunar landing has some people in Billings excited. They say the information and lessons can be important for the country and for the world. And they say that it can inspire students in both college and high school.
We are on the surface, and we are transmitting, and welcome to the moon. Intuitive Machines in Houston put up Odysseus as part of NASA's Artemis Lunar Exploration Plan.
It's successful. I would put it down. I'm clapping. I'm real happy about it because it didn't crash.
Even when the lunar module was believed to be on its side, and before the battery failures, local NASA specialist Florence Gold said anything that comes out of this mission is a success.
NASA has a saying, failure is not an option. We consider it a learning opportunity to see what went wrong and how we can fix it in the future.
Take the entire mission, break it down, figure out what were successes, what weren't successes. Do we want to move beyond that?
Dr. Elaine Westbrook is an MSU Billings assistant professor and has worked with NASA through the Montana Space Consortium to help students interested in the space program.
There's a lot of training to have engineers go through a process of how to design a project, but also to work collaboratively in a team.
Gold works for NASA and the Hunch program, which gives high school students a chance to develop technology for the space program.
I have students make projects. I tell them, I don't even want you to make that project unless you can think of a reason how it will benefit people on Earth.
Even if this is all the information from this mission, they say it will help in space and on Earth.
We're definitely using a lot of that information for everyday life.
One of my favorite things about the space exploration, it's such a big task. We need the world to do it, and it's proven we get along with nations that don't get along when they're working on such a task as this.
In Billings, David J., MTN News.
Well, thanks for joining me on this week's episode of MTN Outdoors. You know, I've been trying to find the end of that rainbow, but it's proven a little more difficult than I thought. Until next week, get out there and stay safe. Bye for now.